What up, what up, what up? This is Mike the Philosopher along with Black Male and Kamal Aristo. And this article is about Nas being sued for sharing a photo of him and Tupac on Instagram. I find this kind of weird, man, because Nas is in the picture. So I'm not sure how he can still be sued, but we can get into it. According to Radar, noted photographer. So I guess the photographer, Al Pereira, has named Nas in a lawsuit claiming he shared his photo of him, Pac, and Redman outside of a club, Amazon, in 1993 without permission or license, or licensing the work. Now, if anybody should understand licensing and stuff like that, it should be Nas. You do have to pay a licensing fee to use this photo. The only thing is, I would wonder how this guy got the rights to the picture, but he must have paid for the rights. But I don't want to speculate. It says, per court documents, Nas reloaded the photo on his personal Instagram account in 2020, 3 years after Pereira registered the copyrights for it. So he must have registered in 2017. He will file this suit in February. In his eye, the worth of the photo diminishes after Nas posted it on Instagram. He's suing for damages plus an injunction against Nas for using his work. What do y'all think about this, man? I mean, the guy is in the picture. Nas is in the picture. That's almost like saying you can own me and my likeness. Now, unless he gave Nas money for this license, then I can understand. But if he didn't give Nas money, and if Nas don't know, so I don't know. What do y'all think about this? Ski?
It sounds like a publicity stunt. That's just, it's entertainment at the end of the day. How much money are you supposed to get out this deal anyway, just for the man showing a picture that's from 1999 or something?
Yeah, 93 actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, he didn't really say the amount of damages. He just said that since Nas posted it, now it's worthless because people can probably copy it off of Nas' page. You know what I mean? And they don't, he don't have the rights to it no more because Nas didn't.
To the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame or something. I mean, the Hip Hop Hall of Fame.
Yeah, I know, right? I don't know. You'd be surprised, man, how much people that's like a little bit. Well, it's not a little business; it's a big businesses. The licensing businesses. People be making money off of that stuff, man. Songs that used to be free ain't free no more. All of a sudden, they got a license on them, and pictures that used to, and photos and all that stuff. I was making NFTs, man. These cats was stealing my NFTs, and just making copies for their own little personal stash. Now they don't have the original copy, and so they can't really claim ownership of it. But you're supposed to pay for that. But I just think it's weird that you could sue somebody for a picture that they're in. And if Nas didn't get no money from this guy, not quite sure how the judge would look at this. It says the lawsuit against Nas isn't Pereira's first regarding his work. In 2017, he sued Kylie and Kendall Jenner for unlawful use of photos. He took of Pac and the Notorious B.I.G. The Jenners attempted to use the photos as part of a clothing line. So yeah, I can understand that too. In an interview with the culture crush, BIGGIE Tabak, and it says a visual history of hip hop recalled the moment she discovered the photo of a young Nas, Pac, and Redman, as well as the Notorious B.I.G. We uncovered an Al Pereira photo that's a very infamous photo of Biggie, Red, and Pac. And I guess, you know, it's probably rare to get all those guys in the same area together, you know. So it's probably not a lot of pictures where you can get all of those guys together. So that makes it probably a pretty valuable picture, you know. Then it says, and also the contact sheet, we were going through it. There was a strip of image of Tupac and Nas. It was already funny when Al tells the story of some big guy trying to get into his photo of Tupac and Redman, and that it turns out that Biggie Smalls himself, before he was signed, was trying to get into the photo. So Biggie was trying to get into it before he even got famous. I wonder how much he's going to get from this, man. I think he's going to actually win this case because he clearly owns the license to it. I just don't know what the damages could be for that. It's hard to tell, but he already tried to sue the Jenners. So, you know, this dude is very, as they say, litigious. You know, so I don't know how much you think it'd be worth in damages if he won, Ski.
Like I said, I don't know where that picture was going. He just had it like a collector's item, like like an old coin or something. I don't know.
Yeah, pretty much like a collector's. It's rare to get Biggie, Tupac, Nas, and Redman in one picture. It's probably the only existing picture of all four of them dudes in it like that. Maybe one of maybe three ever. Probably one of one. So
even
it's
icons.
What's that?
Yeah, that I couldn't say. You know, what a picture is worth 1,000 words.
Yeah, and if you're gonna
$1,000, we'll just give him $1,000, man.
Yeah,
if he hurt.
I wonder if he sent him, and the story didn't say this. I wonder if he sent him a cease and desist first before he started this lawsuit, or he just jumped into the lawsuit. Because I think you should be able to, at least warn a person before you just pop a lawsuit on them. And it didn't really say if he did that or not. I'm sure it would have said it if he did do it, that he gave him a cease and desist, but I don't think he did. And now, you know, so many people probably copied it. I don't doubt that there's damages, but it should be a way for him to make it so that it's not copyable, I guess you could say, so people can't copy it.
It's a picture.
Yeah, true.
I don't. Nowadays they can put Redman, Tupac, Biggie, DMX, Run, all them on the same. They can paint it, they can Photoshop it, they can, you know, how science is, you know, they put all that together and make it look like it's a real picture.
How science is, huh? Yeah, that science is dope, man. It could do a lot of stuff. It can do a lot of stuff and make it, like you said, make copies, Photoshop it, do, you know, sell it themselves probably. I mean, I don't know if they could sell it because they'll find out that the owner is this Al guy. So it's just kind of crazy. You know, man, celebrities, man, they could be getting sued for everything though, man. That's why I think it'd be tough to be a celebrity, because you gotta stay lawyered up, because people are always trying to sue you for something, man. You can't even put a picture of you and yourself up on your own page. Like, hey, that's me in this picture. And you can't even put it up because some guy who ain't got no connection with you or the people in the photo so-called own the rights. I'd like to know who he bought the rights from. Unless he is the one who took the picture. I think he's the one who took the picture and then licensed it. But it got to be kind of, well, I don't want to say it's tough to be a celebrity, but you got to stay lawyered up all the time. What you got for this, Black? Got any comment? You're on mute, man. But anyway, I don't know what Black is doing, but yeah. So, you got any other words for this, Ski?
For Biggie and Tupac.
Yeah, Biggie and Tupac, Redman, and Nasir Jones being sued.
No, I don't think he meant anything by it, but you know, like you said, he knew. He should know about licenses and stuff, but it's just a picture, you know. So.
Yeah, I mean, I think you know, I don't think he made any money off of this. I think if he made some money off of this, I think it will be you know, pretty substantial damages. But if he didn't make any money off of it, I know the courts are not gonna care. They're gonna say, hey, look, he licensed it. You gotta pay him some damages, because people probably, you know, made copies of their own of this picture already. So there is going to be some damages. I say hand him a check for $50K. And yeah, what? Too much? Too less?
I mean, I guess.
Too much?
He put a stamp on that. He put a stamp on that, on a picture, huh? That's crazy. I guess. Yeah. Get him some money. I guess. Cause like you said, Nas knew better, and Nas got it, huh?
Well, that's another thing. Like, how is Nas really? Can they prove that he really knew that this was licensed? I mean, he had, like, there are some pictures that you have to actually get a license to use it. And I'm wondering how Nas got access to it, because, you know, if it was just like on the internet or something like that floating around and Nas put it up, I don't know. I would have to know if he knew it was licensed, because if he knew it was licensed, then he is dead wrong for putting it up, especially if he didn't pay. You know, but if he did not know it was licensed, but like they say in court, you don't really need to know the law in order to, you know, suffer the consequence, so to speak, you know. So I don't think whether or not he knew is going to be very relevant, but I would think it will be, especially if he didn't send a cease and desist by an attorney saying, hey, this is a licensed picture. I would think that there would have to been some kind of reconciliation before the proceedings in order for it to be like something malicious, you know.
What you need to have, man, is a contract in place. You got to have some kind of agreement in place.
Right.
I mean, in '93, Nas was you know, he wasn't the Nas that we know. You know, he was just getting on, and you know, so he probably could have ran up and got a picture and paid him a couple of dollars back then for it or whatever, and got the rights if he was that savvy with it. You know, a professional photographer or somebody worked for one of them, you know, little scammy little picture taking places, you know, that just do tabloids and whatnot. So who knows? You know, he could have just came up like, oh, this dude is on this he on the rise or whatever. He probably, you know, right place, right time, throw a couple dollars at him, get a contract in place. He can even be verbal, you know, as long as it's a contract, an agreement.
What you think about my 50K payoff?
50K?
Too high, too low? Which one you think?
I mean, I don't know. If dude had a contract in place, you got to honor whatever that is.
See, but I don't think he had a contract. It was just a
license.
Well,
he can't sue. He had grounds to sue then if there's no agreement. If there is a license agreement, then there's an agreement. You got to honor that.
And that's what I was saying. It has to be a situation where he got to show that Nas knew it was licensed.
Yeah, because if not, I'm coming at dude. I'm gonna crush him because I'm in the photo, and these is my homies. What you talking about?
Well, I think
I can't take a picture.
I think this guy make more money off of his lawsuits than he actually do the pictures.
Well, yeah, he got to win them though.
Yeah,
you know, because if he don't win them, you run up on the wrong one, that thing can flip. You know, and you'll be the one paying out. So wow. you gotta choose his lawsuits wisely.
Why are you showing your dogs, man? Your feet.
Listen, man.
Let me license them joints.
Yeah.
Take a picture and license them joints. But yeah, he do have to have some kind of proof that he knew it, or like if his lawyer would have sent a cease and desist, then it would have been obvious that this is the owner, Al Pereira or whatever his name was. He's the owner of this picture, but you know, and Nas took it anyway and put it up. Then yeah, he's totally liable. And like we said, like even Ski said, you know, Nas, he should understand licenses. That's one thing. Right. He should understand license contracts and royalties and stuff like that. He should be really up on that stuff. So, but this guy is, like I say, very litigious guy. He likes to be tied up in a lot of litigation, along with you know, the Jenners. Tried to sue. You know, he's trying to go after all these people with these big bucks and sue them and try to get some money out of them. Probably sue some people prior to this and got paid and was like, hey, this is a nice hustle. Take a lot of pictures, license them all, and if somebody try to use them, sue them so I can get even more money, you know? So
yeah,
that's a nice little hustle, man.
Well, I mean, licensing is like what Damon John make his bread and butter off of. He don't make it off like only clothes. Yeah. But he licenses licensed the names of things, you know. Like it goes into copyrights, it goes in a whole bunch of stuff.
Guess who else is big on that?
Who that?
Trump.
Yeah, he licensed his name.
He licensed the Trump name. He don't actually own the building. He just licensed the Trump name.
Yeah.
So people like the Trump name for some reason.
Yeah. I mean, I don't even think that's a biological name, to be honest.
Yeah. I think they changed his name to Trump.
Yeah,
His people.
yeah.
It
They
was something
changed it
else.
to Trump.
Yeah, yeah. So, they should have. I want to say something greasy, but I'm not gonna do it. But anyway, any other last words, Ski?
Yeah, these people was a joke.
Yeah. How much in damages? I got 50K. What y'all got? Rank it on damages.
Yeah, I give him 5 to 10.
5 to 10K.
Yeah.
What about you, Ski?
I give him 1,000.
1,000. That's it, huh? All right. Well, you heard it here first. It's the BMR Coveted. Now you know it's official. Thanks for joining us. Hit the like, share, and subscribe. We'll catch y'all in the next one. Yeah, Nas may have to pay up, but I'm sure he got the bread. Anyway, talk to y'all later. Peace.